Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's session. This is the Zen God, and it's really late. It's midnight, so I've been going down a deep rabbit hole, and I couldn't go to sleep, so I just thought, man, I'll just make a video. I'm also leaving town, so tomorrow I'm going to be going on a flight to Seattle, so don't really have much time to get some content out. So I just thought I would pump out some content late tonight, and I found some incredible information. So this is going to be more of like a dot connecting video, aka a deep rabbit hole. So if that's not your cup of tea, this video may not be for you. But we're going to go into the gematria of the entire Ripple team. And related to what Mr. Poole just posted today, I'm going to show you how everything is connected between using this code called Gematria, how all of them's connected, how XDC, XLM, XRP are actually connected through this code. We're also going to go into Peter Thiel. A lot of people have been asking me to dive deeper, so we will. And we'll also go into a little bit into what Peter Thiel is involved with, for example, like Palantir and some other things. So we'll learn a lot this episode. But yeah, it's late at night, so you're going to see how my mind operates in these late hours because I've been going deep. Also, second, before I get into today's video, I was just featured on, let me pull it up, Wake Up Wizards. Some cool wizards from Canada. I was on their show. So it was really cool being on there, and I talk about a little bit different stuff than I normally talk about on this channel. So if you want a different angle of different stuff, more political stuff, this will be a cool one for you guys to watch. Make sure, yeah, this guy goes, Zen God brought me here. And so yeah, make sure if you do go visit this, let them know that you rock with the Zen God. Make sure you let them know, so they keep inviting me back for more episodes. So on that, I also talk a lot about Peter Thiel in that episode, how it kind of connects to everything happening. So it's also a good one. But how Peter Thiel is trying to save the world. That's a big headline from Inc.com. This is an old article, by the way. These startups are trying to beat Alzheimer's, cure viral diseases. So what's a viral disease that's happening right now? And kill tumors with gold. So is that symbolic? Because one of the things about Peter is, one of the things about Peter is, where is it? He's also been a fan of the gold standard. So Peter is a fan of the gold standard. There's virtue in the gold standard, kind of like what Judy Shelton says. And we know that Peter Thiel in 2016, you can find all the clips, he campaigned for the Republicans. So he campaigned for the Republicans, one of the only people in Silicon Valley to do so. Everyone also laughed at him when he said that 45 would win, and he ended up being right. And all these, one of the things that really struck me about Peter Thiel, I was watching this video from Stephen Cohen, one of the developers of Palantir. He said, I should play that video, but he said the smartest person that he ever met, the smartest person, and everybody that he would talk to, which said the smartest person they ever met was Peter Thiel. So everyone has nothing but really good things to say about this guy. Peter Thiel also endorsed Ron Paul. I was a big Ron Paul guy. So I really started to pay attention to Peter Thiel when he endorsed Ron Paul in 2008, libertarian. When the Fed is destroyed, Ron Paul and his family will get a gift from me. Okay. The real value of money became separate from the virtual in August of 71, but we went off the gold standard, and so on. And so, whatever you think of gold standard, it had the virtue of connecting the real with virtual. Peter Thiel. So this is of ego. So make sure to, if you guys are into this, like Palantir, also Peter Thiel information mixed with some 17. Follow this account on Twitter. And another thing is, so a lot of the mainstream media wants you to be afraid of Palantir. They call it Big Brother, and they want you to be afraid of it. Then how come Obama administration sued Peter Thiel's Palantir? So Obama was against it. Weird. Let's keep going. So another thing that I found, which I thought was weird, so this is in 2018. Kanye West tweets about starting VC fund, meeting with billionaire Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel also started the ranch in Wyoming. Where is Ripple and a lot of these cryptocurrencies starting their company, like getting their license from? Wyoming. If you remember, I told you that Peter Thiel was the leader of the PayPal mafia because PayPal was created, and that's where Elon Musk and Peter Thiel really got big. But from what I've heard, Peter Thiel was kind of like the guy above Elon. So Peter Thiel is like the real like guy behind the scenes, and Elon's more the face. And if you remember, Elon Musk and Kanye West take a picture together with the orange shirt. And they also had the meeting. He had the meeting, but they both posted the orange shirt saying what team they're on. I don't know. They could be gray. This is just speculation. So, but he did have a meeting with Peter Thiel, so we have to take this into consideration. Has he been playing a role for this whole awakening? Him, because there's the people that are never 45ers. They're never going to vote for him no matter what. So he came in to give people an option away from Sleepy Joe. So I think he's been playing a role in the awakening of humanity. And that's what a lot of these pool, bearable guy, all these operations going on are to warp speed the awakening. So let me show you some more. Think about what's possible, not just about replacing the old world. XRP takes this innovation from 0 to 1, just like Peter Thiel's book. Founder of PayPal will also invest it into OpenCoin, Ripple. So before Ripple was OpenCoin. That was the first name. News today from OpenCoin, a startup that today's launched its own digital currency called Ripple. And tools for making transactions in other currencies, including Bitcoin, suggest that that may change. The company says it has attracted early investments of undisclosed size from established venture capital firms, including Anderson Horowitz, which reportedly made over 100 million when Microsoft bought Skype, and Lightspeed Ventures. There we go, Lightspeed. There's that word again, warp speed. One of the first investors in networking company, Nicar. OpenCoin also received investment from early stage Wing, the Founders Fund, a venture firm owned by PayPal's co-founder Peter Thiel. So Peter Thiel helped fund OpenCoin, which is Ripple. So GameStop in Gematria, I just scrolled down. XRP Gold, Sudden, It's Time, Kushner. So Peter Thiel's fingerprints all over this, the architect. So did the white hats actually, because at first when I thought that GameStop, I thought it was the bad guys, but now I'm starting to think it's the good guys that actually stopped their game. Let's keep moving down. So they also, together, Peter Thiel and Elon Musk, start Starlink. So why is Starlink significant? Because they're literally like, you know, rich people are like battling over oceanfront property in California or wherever it is. These billionaires, they're fighting over property in space. Now, I don't know my exact beliefs on space, but there are satellites where they're going to be operating the blockchain. So there are going to be satellites that keep everything decentralized at the highest ability because it's actually going to be in space running these operating systems. So if you are going to create a quantum system, are going to create a new financial system, and space is necessary, wouldn't you start a space foundation? That's what Peter Thiel did, which yeah, has been endorsed by a lot of the. I trust SpaceX a little bit more than NASA, but I don't believe they have a Tesla car flying through space for sure. That was super fake. So this guy's at a dot connector. We don't know if this is real. We're just speculating. Peter Thiel, OpenCoin, Ripple, Palantir, RippleNet, U.S. government, connect the dots. Here's Chris Larson. Chris Larson. I'm going to show you the gematria of him at Palantir. People say this whole thing is the looking glass of Palantir as well. Peter Thiel also helped start Ethereum. He gave 100K to Vitalik. But if you remember, we know that former Ripple Stefan Thomas let Vitalik live with him in the early days of ETH too. This person says he thinks he owns New Zealand. So he's just a man of mystery that no one really, I know he used to be talked about a lot back like in 2012. People talked about Peter Thiel a lot, but all of a sudden he kind of went incognito. Like no one really talks about him much anymore because he's at a higher level now. Like these Jeff Bezos people, Elon Musk, even Warren Buffett, they kind of put these people like these are the celebrities of wealth. Like we're allowed to know about these people with money, but the real people with money, the real people with real assets, they don't want to be known. They don't want you to know that they exist. So I think Peter Thiel is kind of trying to be off the radar like that now. Like he doesn't want to be on those lists. He doesn't want to be known as. He's like Elon. You want the fame? Like follow my lead and we'll get you on type of thing. That's how I think it kind of is. So this is a really powerful statement as well from Palantir. It kind of shows you what team they're on. Modern slavery and human trafficking statement. Introduction from the CEO. Modern slavery is a crime and violation of fundamental human rights. Modern slavery takes various forms such as slavery, servitude, forced and compulsory labor, and human trafficking, all of which deprive victims of their liberty and exploit them for personal or commercial gain. Palantir Technologies does not tolerate modern slavery or human trafficking in our business operations or those of our suppliers. We know Palantir will not do business with China. They won't do business with them because with the technology they have access to, they know the forced labor camps, everything that's happening there. And it's funny because I was talking about on that one, the Wake Up Wizards, how, because they wanted me to talk about the QFS, that's why they had me come on. But we were like, we got to talk about the ship because that was like huge news that day. But I was telling them, was like, it's funny because that is showing how easily our supply chain can be flawed. It's not like invincible. And I said the supply chain actually connects to the quantum financial system because the quantum financial system won't just be money. We're going to have a quantum way that we design our supply chains. We see VeChain is a 5-star rated blockchain that's helping out of China with supply chains. Also HBAR. And I wouldn't be surprised, like XRP, they're doing the Amazon approach, right? So Amazon first started with just books. But what is Amazon doing now? Amazon's doing everything. So it wouldn't surprise me if XRP is focused on cross-border payments, but eventually we know that they want to eat up the whole space. They'll get into supply chain management and everything too. I believe XRP is going to be in all different areas. But HBAR is doing it right now with Avery Dennison. So HBAR is doing real-time supply chain management with Avery Dennison right now. They're also monitoring the shots, the CV shots. Our supply chains consist primarily of professional and office services. That's not really important. But yeah, they're super anti-human human trafficking and civil liberties. So you know how basically Silicon Valley is able to profit off our data? They steal our data. They don't really give us anything valuable. They just steal our data, and then they're really against that. So they're trying to bring civil liberties back to like our data. Palantir is a mission-focused company. Our team is dedicated to working for the common good and doing what's right, in addition to being deeply passionate about building a great software and successful company. Palantir was founded on the conviction that it's essential to preserve fundamental principles of privacy and civil liberties while using data. Our earliest work in counterterrorism required us to ask whether we could be meaningful strengthen national security in the U.S. without weakening constitutional privacy protections. In response, we invested financial and intellectual capital to build technology that is now trusted by the world's most stringent and skeptical data protection regimes. So another thing I got to show you guys that's really significant. So the reason why Palantir got started was the government actually, Peter Thiel. So there's this really smart guy you guys should watch. I'll show you the video, named Stephen Cohen. And he like developed all types of stuff, and he wanted to meet Peter Thiel. That was one of his goals, like work on a project with Peter Thiel. And hold on, let me get this up. So basically what happened, I got 5% on the battery. So Stephen Cohen, Peter Thiel walked up to him and said, hey, we're going to be working on this counterterrorism project from the government, and I want you to come to this meeting with me. The first meeting they went on to was an investment firm from the CIA, and guess what it was called? In-Q-Tel. So In-Q-Tel was Peter Thiel's first investment into Palantir for counterterrorism and fraud. So that's it's too big to fail when you have people like that behind you that need your technology. So this person goes, alter ego again, Accenture equals Ripple, Thiel equals Ripple Labs, Palantir. Thiel's goal on Palantir's central operating system of all governments. Accenture and Palantir, guardians of the global quantum blockchain. Nothing can stop what's coming. So this is the late night Zen God when we go deep. So here it is. We have our confirmation that Mr. Pool is closely linked to the 17 operation. You notice how the media always calls it Ever Given, not Evergreen? That's funny. Okay, well, I could go on and on. We could go a lot deeper. Hold on, let me show you the video that I recommend. So supposedly this video is to do with Mr. Pool. So this is the one right here. It's Stephen Cohen, Palantir prototype in 8 weeks, 45-minute Stanford speech. This is really good. You should watch this. It talks about the whole, how he got recruited by Peter Thiel and his whole journey. So I recommend watching that if you want to go deeper into that rabbit hole. We're going to change it over to Mr. Pool. So let's go back and we watch this. So we have this, we kind of have this belief about time, right? Like, why does time have to be the way that everyone's always told us? What if it was different? So I'm going to watch this really quick thing because it could be related to the new Mr. Pool drop that happened today. And it could not be too, but let's just watch it because it's interesting.
Dass sich alles wiederholt. Dass es das alles schon gegeben hat. Wie ein gigantisches Déjà-vu.
Erst mal zu, jetzt nickel. Es ist genauso wie damals. Vielleicht hättest du recht.
Well, they started from the beginning.
Wir vertrauen darauf, dass die Zeit linear verläuft, dass sie auf ewig gleichförmig voranschreitet bis in die Unendlichkeit. Aber die Unterscheidung von Vergangenheit, Gegenwart und Zukunft ist nichts als eine Illusion. Gestern, heute, morgen folgen nicht aufeinander. Sie sind in einem ewigen Kreis miteinander verbunden. Alles ist miteinander verbunden.
Als ich klein war, hatte ich immer das Gefühl, dass mit Winden irgendwas nicht stimmt.
So everything is connected. We just seen it right there. You have to read the subtitles. So this is what Mr. Poole posted at 5:34. It's always good to read the comments. Everything is connected. Now somebody has did it. So let's move along. So no coincidence. Preventing black swans. So remember Mr. Poole wanted us to the black swan event. This could be the black swan event. Preventing black swans. Maritime AI platform makes your operation safer, greener, and disruption free. Augment your ships with our proven AI-powered bridge decision, aid, and semi-autonomous navigation. So by having this, you could prevent black swans. So now this is Mr. Poole's black swan connection with what's happening in the, I call it the Zeus Canal. You read it backwards, the Zeus Canal. Platform to make operations safer. Yeah, so Mr. Poole told us. It's crazy. Ever given. There's a black swan. He's warned us multiple times. There's the other black swan. There's a ship with Mr. Poole right there. Here's the other black swans. So is this ship the black swan event that Mr. Poole predicted? Now let's get into the fun stuff. So I was just having fun with Gematria and putting some different projects in that weren't related to XRP, and nothing is even close comparable to these coins in Gematria. XLM, XDC, and XRP. No other projects that I've come across have so many signs in this coding. All the way up to the people involved, to the names like Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson. So it was just tripping me out. And numbers, now we're really deep. This is like the 3 a.m. Zen right here. So where do I begin with this? So I started just been playing around with Gematria like crazy. I really first learned about this from Zach Hubbard. He's more of a doomer, so you don't listen to him for positivity, but he's hands down the best. I think he's the one that really brought this to the truth-seeking community at large. He's predicted tons of sports events with it. So what was that one baseball team that had like nobody knew they were going to win? Like it was like crazy odds. It was like the Cubs or something like that. And he actually, through Gematria, told everybody that they would win. And he's done this a few times. Like he said the Lakers were going to have a huge year before LeBron James ever signed with them. Like he knew through the code. So this guy got me all into it. And then this calculator came out so you could actually play with it yourself. But so we know the Phoenix in Gematria equals 91. And then that really struck me with the whole thing, the narrative happening right now with CV19. What's the reverse? 91. So the Phoenix, 91. And so that just made me, okay, let's keep looking in. So we'll start with this XDC. And remember, Mr. Poole, everything is connected. So let's see how these 3 coins are all connected, like Mr. Poole says. So XDC. Now let's see what we find. I already have a few. I got to show you guys. Where is it? Well, no brainer. It's in. We got to go to the English simple Gematria. Where is it? Oh no, it's not. It's Zinfin. That's the name of the project. Zinfin. So let's type in Zinfin. So Zinfin, we have the chosen one. We have Ripple Moon. So Ripple Moon is connected to Ripple. Too big to fail. It does look like it's too big to fail. It's the first with the ISO 2022. Now we go to the English. We have Ripple. So Zinfin and Ripple are connected. Everything is connected, like Mr. Poole says. Zinfin. We have Red Pill, The Plan, BlackRock, which I believe Peter Thiel is with. Okay, so Zinfin. Now let's go to XLM, Stellar Lumens. The first thing that pops up is the storm is coming. The storm is coming. Another thing when you look up, so we talked about Starlink. So the first thing when you type in Stellar Lumens is the storm is coming. Then you type in XLM. Storm. You also have Starlink. So I just told you about Starlink connection. You have satellite. I got them all. You have satellite. These nodes with XLM are going to be ran off satellites. We know that. And let me show you what their website looks. So let's go to Stellar's website. It's all space, all constellations, kind of like where you would put a satellite, right? So you're seeing how everything's connecting. So who owns Stellar? Who started it? Jed McCaleb. What does Jed McCaleb equal? I am the Matrix. We got to keep going down. There's some shockers in here. A lot of them are in the English one. So XRP, he created XRP. What is the odds that Jed McCaleb, the creator of XRP's name equals XRP? We also have Frodo. That's the big thing that Elon keeps talking about. We have Frink, Simpsons. Remember Simpsons coin, Frink? Jed McCaleb. Come on, what the fuck? This isn't blowing your guys' mind? Nazura. We have Jed McCaleb, Frodo, which Elon Musk is talking about, Frink, which Simpsons is talking about, and Nazura, what all these crazy conspiracy theorists are talking about. All linked to Jed McCaleb. We have Star. We see all those stars. Ivanka, Hammer, Nazura. We have Oprah. Oprah was just featured. Indigo. He's an Indigo. Indigo. So that's Jed McCaleb. So he's connected. So now we just found out he's connected to XRP. So we type in XRP. XRP equals Nazura. We know that. Frodo, Frank, Nazura. They're pretty much the same things as Jed McCaleb, right? The same numbers. We got to type in, another thing with Jed McCaleb, a ripple effect of benefits was his too. So, yeah, so now let's type in Chris Larson. Chris Larson is the CEO. Well, no, the COO, something, Chris Larson. So how do so many people all have their names connect The Armor of God for Chris Larson. The Bearable Bull. What if the Bearable Bull was Chris Larson? Just kidding. There's no way. The Great Awakening. Stellar XLM. So Jed McCaleb connects with XRP, and then Chris Larson connects with Stellar XLM, stock market. Marty McFly, that was in the Flair commercial. The Dark Knight, wow. So that's Chris Larson. I thought that was a bigger, I'm missing some of these. Some of them aren't as big as others. So now let's look at David. David Schwartz is trippy. Now watch this. Here's another one. David Schwartz, XRP One World Currency. Like, how is that possible that Jed McCaleb and David Schwartz names both equal something to do with XRP? The cult eats children to gain satanic powers? What the fuck? See? They have lost their chance to repent. Lucille needs to get executed for murdering children. Damn. All satanic souls shall be permanently deleted. Their souls are going to be deleted from existence. Damn, some heavy shit. Now we're in the English. David Schwartz, Joe Biden judgment. Release the Kraken. David Schwartz, release the Kraken. XRP bull run. Sacred geometry. Flip the switch. We say that all the time. Flip the switch. XRP bull run. Release the Kraken. All under David Schwartz. Divine alignment. That would be divine alignment. Once in a blue moon. XRP is an opportunity that comes once in a blue moon. There's only a guy like David Schwartz that comes once in a blue moon. Let's see Brad Garlinghouse. So we're having late night deep dive. Learn the secret code. The Last President. We've talked about The Last President in that book. I talked about The Last President that came out in like the 1800s. It talked about everything that's happening now, the gold standard, everybody hating Trump, the Fifth Madison protest. Back in like the 1800 years ago, they predicted all this shit. It's called The Last President. They have a guy named Barron Trump in it. That's a whole episode on its own. So what do you find anything with Brad Garlinghouse? I think that was the biggest one. Chrissy T released the Kraken for Brad Garlinghouse too. Vanessa Bryant. Blue Ivy. Chrissy Teigen. Damn. Human trafficking. Prosperity. So his not as significant as David Schwartz. But now let's type in Palantir. So everything connects, right? Palantir, the red pill, telepathic, economic plan. Here's where it gets good. The Phoenix, Satoshi, POTUS, who is Q? It's all Phoenix, Stargate, POTUS, OpenCoin, which is Ripple, Palantir funded OpenCoin, PSYOP. These are PSYOPs that they're using with Mr. Pool. At the end of the day, 17 is a PSYOP, is a psychological operation positively to wake up people. So it all, the Palantir is like perfect. Oh my gosh. I just found, Wow. Mr. Pool 311-113. I've been seeing that number everywhere. So Palantir is like perfect. It connects with everything. See if I'm missing anything. XLM equals Starlink. That's crazy. Yeah, so this is just extra stuff. You know, we do go into deep, hard research on this channel, but sometimes it's fun and we bring in all the different stuff into the equation. Ripple. This is where you type in cashless, right? It's like too good to be true. You type in cashless. So if we're moving to cashless, you move into you type in cashless, XDC comes. So XDC equals cashless. That's what I was trying to show earlier. Also, cashless equals Ripple XRP IMF. So cashless equals XRP IMF. I wonder if we type in Arthur Brito. I didn't try him. Arthur Brito, Insurrection Act, Trident Phoenix. So I'm doing this all live with you guys right now. We are going to be doing the roundtable on Sunday. Hopefully you guys could tune in. But yeah, a lot of these people kind of connect. So it could just be bullshit. It could be super real, but oh, Interledger Protocol was another one. So you type in Interledger Protocol, and what comes up? Trump checkmate Gematria. Trump checkmate Gematria. I guess that's not much. Put on the armor of God. Nikola Tesla reincarnated. So yeah, this is some crazy stuff I was looking into tonight. Check out the market. This is something I need to show you guys actually. So tomorrow in the morning, the Bitcoin options expire. And if we follow history, if we're following the charts, every single time the options actually are kind of what's holding. So BTC options expire on every last Friday of the month, which seems to sync with the bottom of the retracements. Let's see how it plays out. So we see this every single time. Options expire, boom, it goes on a run. Options expire, goes on a run. So if we repeat the same pattern, we should see another run over this weekend. So this has been a healthy dip. This run, I believe, is still going to continue. So, yeah, if you're feeling any fear, just zoom out of your charts because it's easy on Coinbase. You're looking at the tiny, maybe like an hour or a 6 hour or a day chart. You always got to zoom out before you kind of get freaked out and see the whole chart, how it's actually moving, because it looks like it's following the exact same trends. And XRP is still looking like it's every single bull market. So 2013, 2017, XRP always runs. There's never been a bull market in crypto where XRP doesn't. So all these people trying to tell you that it's not going to run, that's not following any reason, logic. There's nothing they could back their claim with. We've pretty much exposed the FCC is a joke, and it looks like I made a TikTok video. It looks like all the exchanges are getting ready to. They've been buying XRP in mass, like they're going to get ready to relist it. So make sure that you have accumulated your bags before the announcement that XRP is coming back. 'Cause once that announcement comes, good luck. You're going to go on BitTrue, you're going to go on Uphold, and that shit's going to be lagging and shutting down. It's going to be a freaking mess. So I'm just patiently waiting for that. I'm looking for more opportunities, but I'm going to Seattle. I'm going to have an amazing time. I have lots of hikes planned. I'm going to be out in nature. But yeah, Sunday I will be doing the Airbnb. I'm going to be doing the round table from my Airbnb. So I will continue that. Make sure to go watch my recent video with Wake Up Wizards. Let them know that you're a supporter. And peace out, everyone. It was awesome to spend this time with you. Have a great day. Peace.